today.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, and we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. First carry here for Ken Walker. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Walker now on 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Stroud. This one goes underneath to Walker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Play action. Stroud now. And that is incomplete. You look at this Browns defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Here goes Stroud again. Repeated the last play, finding Walker. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Up the middle, here's Walker. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. Now 2nd and 3. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. Stroud working out of the gun. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Here's Walker. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Again, Walker. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
That's out to Hill, right side complete. Touchdown, Texans! Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. And here are the Browns for their opening drive. And here's Here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive, because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air, receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. They're going to look to throw. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. He was trying to get that to Colby Parkinson. And now it's 3rd down. You look at the defense for these Texans. They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation of winning that game is sky high. In fact, you'd absolutely be stunned to come away with a loss.
The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Here's Hill on the return. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. In motion comes the tight end left. From the gun, it's Walker. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. They run again with Walker. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running left is Walker. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 54 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Out of the gun, Walker with it. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. But he has been a work. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Smith and Jigba in motion right. Oh, good move.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Stroud to throw it. Steps away to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Jackson Smith and Jigba from 3 yards out. And the Texans go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. A 10-play drive that time. And it was capped off by a Jackson Smith and Jigba touchdown catch. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the give, it's Walker. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Stroud. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They get this out quickly to the left side. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this 1st half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
Walker will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. And this returnable for Hill. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Running right, here's Walker. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Back to Walker on first down. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Stroud now on second down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Stroud now on 3rd and 2. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Jackson Smith-Njigba with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Texans continue to pull away here in this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 2nd and 7. They'll set up to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This will be from 56 yards out. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and they will remain well behind.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Short throw to Smith. First target, first catch, and a first down. Back to throw here. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Again, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They give the Chubb out of the gun. It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down. Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has now allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll set up a throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 31-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Texans are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. 3rd down and 1. Throwing now is Stroud. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan.
And they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Myles Garrett, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll give it up to the big man Walker. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
4th down. Here's Stroud. And going deep for Hill. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. On the jet sweep, here's Cooper. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. He'll look to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Browns are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter.
The extra point up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And quickly they get to the line.
Hand off here to Walker.
Running right through him.
And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 137 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. Walker with another carry.
And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be second and goal now.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list.
And the Texans are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll look to throw here. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll run for it. Chubb. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Nick Chubb stops short. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Up the middle, here's Walker.
Muscles him off. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Again, it's Walker.
Fights him off. And he's brought down. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your move.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
So he had the nice run to get him down there, was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
The Browns' drive about to get started.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end.
So the